पञ्चाङ्गं पञ्चविंशत्यधिक-एकशतोत्तर पञ्चसहस्रतमकलियुगाब्दः श्रीशोभकृत् नाम संवत्सरः दक्षिणायनं शरद ऋतुः आश्विनमासः शुक्लपक्षः लीडर फॉलो चतुर्थी तिथि अनुराधा नक्षत्रम् आयुष्मान योगः गणितकरणं सौम्यवासरः. Today's date 18th October 2023 Wednesday. Those who are sitting behind, if the PPT is not very clearly visible, you have the PPT, you can please use that in your phone if required. And today we are going to have the last verse, so we will learn the last verse first and then all 20 we can chant together. Okay, so first we will learn. Ai mai deen dayalutaya, ai mai deen dayalutaya, krupayaiva tvaya, भवितव्यमु मे, अयि जगतो जननी कृपयासि, यथासि तथानुमिता
कमलं करुणानिलये
for learning this. So briefly we'll try to understand the summary of this Navaratri also and Mahishasura Mardini Stotram as well. Navaratri 9 days, it is for the worship of personification of three factors called as Shakti. First is health. Both physical and mental health is worshipped, personified as goddess Durga. Then next factor or Shakti is wealth. Wealth is personification of goddess Lakshmi. And the last one is knowledge, which is personified as goddess Saraswati. Knowledge includes the capacity to gain the knowledge and also communicate the knowledge. The question will be, which of these three factors is the most important? The answer is all three are important. Why? If any one of these three factors are not there, that factor will look more important. See, all the three factors are very, very important for us. So in Navaratri, the first 3 days, different forms of goddess Durga are worshipped. Next 3 days, different forms of goddess Lakshmi are worshipped. And the last 3 days, different forms of goddess Saraswati are worshipped. Now let us understand what is the purpose of this stotram, Mahishasura Mardini stotram. So, in this stotram, it is the praise or stuti of all the three factors that just now we heard. All the three factors are praised in this stotram. What is the background story in brief? So, Devi Durga is destroying the demon, Mahishasura demon, who can take any form, and at last he took the form of a buffalo. So there were 15 days of fighting. After that, Devi Durga killed this demon, and this demon represents the instinctual tamasika tendencies that we have. Now in this stotram, some words are used. Each word represents one instinctual quality which goddess has destroyed. What are they? First is the word Asura. Asura represents one who is carried away by sense objects, very easily carried away. Then Durmada, see these words have come. Durmada means one who has false and excessive pride. Durdhara, it symbolizes one with uncontrolled mind. Durmukha represents one who has no control over speech and does verbal violence, hurting somebody through words. They are more powerful, like weapon. Then Madhu and Chanda, they symbolize raga, strong likes in our mind. Kaitabha and Munda, they symbolize dvesha, strong dislike. Shumbha symbolizes false self-identity, ahamkara, I am this, that ahamkara. Nishumbha symbolizes mamakara, attachment to things. This is mine, this person is mine, my son, my car, my house, even my pen. Somebody takes, we feel uncomfortable. Then Rakta Bija. Rakta Bijas is the symbol of all the chitta vrittis that we have, which don't allow us to focus on anything. And lastly, Tarakasura, which represents factors which are hindering our material and spiritual growth. So, after 15 days of war, Devi finally killed demon. What is the significance of the war? War symbolizes that it is a transformative process all of us go through to remove the obstacles that we have in us and also to grow and develop the capacities that will help us to attain both the material growth and also the spiritual growth. Now, we have to put in effort to get this material and spiritual growth by removing all the obstacles. But our effort is not only sufficient. Why? We have to put huge amount of effort. So along with our effort, we also need some grace of Bhagavan. Some punyam we need. And by chanting this stotram, we get that punyam or grace that Devi showers on us. For what? For removing the unseen and uncontrollable obstacles also. So during this auspicious occasion of Navaratri Puja, let us invoke Devi Durga and pray to Devi Durga so that Devi blesses us all with material and spiritual growth by removing all the obstacles and showering with all the capacities that we need. Thank you.
During this auspicious time, it is also time that we welcome the new batch of BNYs who have joined us yesterday. We have about 60 people out of 80 Guruji who have reported to us yesterday, and they are all here today. From today, for next 4 days, we will be having an induction program where we will be orienting them about the curriculum and every other thing. So on behalf of SVYASA, Sushruta Group of Institutions, and the School of Yoga and Naturopathic Medicine, I take honor and pride in welcoming all the fresh batch of BNY students. I request all the freshers to kindly stand up once so that you are just introduced to this whole family. Thank you. Please sit down. And after the prayer, we will be having our induction starting in the Sambhuti block, that is our BNYS block.
We'll end with Shanti Mantra. Adopt Namaskara Mudra. Inhale deeply. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma kaschet dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधितरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। बोलो भारत माता की वंदे। Thank you. Have a nice day, all of you.